If you are not celibate, ladies, this is a time to be celibate. The HIV/AIDS infection rate is going up extremely quickly. Houston is a hot spot. We already know about Atlanta being a hot spot. Now I'm hearing about the Carolinas going up in STD rates. If you are not celibate, it's time to be. You don't need to be sleeping with anybody, and you for damn sure don't need to be sleeping with anybody unprotected. I just saw a video of this woman yelling and screaming outside of this man's home as he's coming out. He's getting in his tow truck, yelling at him, and she said that this man gave her AIDS. He gave her 12 STDs. You just heard what I said. 12 STDs in 6 months. First off, if you got one, why the hell was you continuously sleeping with this person after the fact? It is a wrap on just having casual flings and sexual encounters with people, because you just don't know. People are out here just reckless, don't care. They know they have a STD. They know they have something that they can't get rid of, and they do not care. They will spread it to you because they want you to hurt and be miserable like they are. Close your fucking legs. We need to close our fucking legs for more than just that, because pregnancy is an absolute not in this country at this point, because hell, you'll die from that too. It's a wrap. It's time to wrap it up, close it up, whatever you got to do, because it is not worth your life.
This week I found out that I have HIV. I was diagnosed on August 23rd. I was diagnosed. Today is my attempt at my first day out. I'm going to the movies with my friend. Had a really hard time with this. It was really hard to get ready. I don't quite know what I want to do with my story. I don't know if I want to share it. I don't know. My mind is 1,000 places at once. But I wanted to document this in case one day I do decide to share it, so that this part of my journey is seen. I also just want to document this for my own self, to see how far I come.
I kept saying no mainly because I was scared of getting pregnant. But after a year and
Shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, BaHashem, YAHAWASHI, BaHashem, Require Quadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone. Shalom to mighty Akim, Wathim, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity, as well as the speckled bird that may look like the other nation, but are actually Yasharallah. This is Brother Kabakab coming at you with another lesson. Today's lesson, it's not necessarily going to be about this specific topic. I do think that there's definitely a lesson to be learned about this, but I think it's better for me to speak on how much more, like, they seem to miss. Like, there's a lot more to it. Like, it's like it seems like, okay, yeah, like, we need to watch out for this, that, and the third, and all that stuff, but like, I don't think people understand like how much more like they're missing in the sense of, well, yes, there is that, but there's also just things in general where you catch stuff. I don't know if you there was this one video I had done, all right, where there was this Eve or this Jake, I don't know, it was an Israelite, all right. There was this Israelite person. They ate oysters, and then they got some sort of worm parasite in their bellies from eating the uncooked raw nasty ass oysters. Oysters are not good for you. Like, that is fucking disgusting. And that's number one. That is that's against the law. YAHAWAH literally says not to eat that. And number two, the thing was that there are these norms or whatever. I forgot what it's called, but it is in society's tastes, if you will, to eat stuff raw. And I'm not gonna lie, just the thought of oysters, of like visualizing oysters, genuinely makes me want to throw up. I'm not bullshitting you. Like, this is no exaggeration. I just thought, I'm just literally thinking about the nasty ass freaking goop and all that stuff, and that makes me want to throw up. That's just a side note. But the main reason why I'm talking about this is because this extends to everything. Because Yahawadah, he told us, hey, don't do this, hey, don't do that. But yet people, they're still doing it. They're going around and not caring about any of the stuff that the Lord warned them about. And then when something happens as a result of you being rebellious and being stupid, then now you wanna feel sorry for yourself. Now you expect, oh, I need some mercy, I need someone to feel sorry for me, this and the third and all that stuff. Well, where was your caution? All right, where was your sense of, okay, well, is this an okay thing to do? Is Yahawadah going to be pleased? Is Yahawadah going to be pissed that I'm doing this and I'm willingly going against him, or what? Like, these are the things that you have to actually think about before you just go around and doing whatever. Because at the end of the day, you know, let me get that over here. 2nd Ezra chapter 16 verse 19. Behold, 2nd Ezra 16 verse 19. Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as Scrouges for amendment. Do you know what amendment is? Amendment is like correction. And when you choose not to listen to Yahawadah, then the Lord Yahawadah is going to send something to correct you, show you where you went off, where you were wrong. All right, and as a result of that, this is the end result. The end result is judgment. The end result is punishment. The end result is you having to deal with all this stuff that's going on when the Lord is whooping your ass as a result of your rebellion, your stupidity, your willing desire to not heed any of the warnings from Yahawadah. All right. So as a result of that, this stuff like this. It is an amendment. It's not just these STDs. It's everything. Literally everything. Everything bad that happens. Next, Proverbs 12 verse 21, there shall no evil happen to the just, but the wicked shall be filled with mischief. So if you're living your right life, then why is stuff happening to you? Why is all this things going on? All right, it's when we are perfect, when we are blameless, more specifically, then you ain't got nothing to worry about, because the Lord is going to take care of you. All right. So as a result of that, like, this is where, you know, we're working towards being better. We're working towards, you know, striving for perfection, or as the scriptures say, be ye therefore perfect, even as your heavenly Father is perfect, which is in heaven. All right. So that's, if you're perfect, then you don't have to worry about that. But of course, we're not perfect yet. So of course, we're going to be going through some hardships. All right. So Scrouges 12 verse 3. There can no good come to him that is always occupied in evil, nor to him that giveth no alms. So you can't expect. What do you expect to happen when stuff happens to people that are, you know, I'm gonna go do this, I'm gonna go do that, or I don't care about the consequences about this X, Y, and Z or whatever. When it's just like they're like a ticking time bomb, and the Lord it is only a matter of time before the Lord deals with them. The Lord handles them or makes them self-destruct. All right, they're just self-destructing themselves. All right. Psalms chapter 34 verse 7. The angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him, and delivereth them. And you know, that's basically the thing. When you are striving for perfection, you maybe not being perfect, but striving for perfection, that's where you know, the Lord's gonna send His angels to make sure, okay, to make sure, like, oh yeah, you don't have to worry about anything. Everything's gonna be taken care of. You know, YAHAWASHI, He's looking after you. He sees you, you know, doing the best you can. So naturally, the Lord's gonna show you favor and say, okay, don't let anything happen to this brother, this sister, this whatever, and stuff like that. All right. Romans 8 verse 6. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. And that's the thing, where people are only focused on, or how do I get things now, or I'm trying to work on my priorities here and now rather than doing whatever I want. All right. And as a result of that, that's where you got this wicked and evil and sinful generation where, okay, well, I don't care about any of the consequences. I'm still just trying to work on thriving in evil and wickedness. All right. Revelation chapter 4 verse 11. Thou art worthy, O Lord, to receive glory and honor and power, for thou hast created all things, and for thy pleasure they are and were created. So basically, Yahawadah created things for His pleasure, and you know it is. Let's actually get that. First, Sakya. 2 Thessalonians chapter 1 verse 6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. Basically, when people are going around being evil, being wicked, you know, thinking that they can do whatever they want, then it's natural that they're going to be judgment. There's going to be judgment that falls upon them, and it's natural that there's natural that judgment is going to fall upon people. So they have to expect that. Okay, you don't expect good things to happen to you or good things to come upon you for, oh, you killed 20 million people and stuff like that. No, all right. And Slakia, and as a result of that, that's where, you know, the Lord is slowly but surely working on, you know, dealing righteous judgment onto the wicked that think that the world is like that. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahawah, SHAMAIWAN, honor to the elders and apostles, the great most on the Bible, Shalom.